Hello, my dear fellow Scorpios. This is exciting for me. I've been working through all the signs, and this is my next to the last two here. So I'm going to be doing my own sign right along with you. Let's see what the universe has in store for us in the month of August, and especially looking at the Lion's Gate and what kinds of things are coming through. I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you for those of you who like and subscribe my channel, who follow me, and also going to let you know that right now you're looking at a picture of the cards, and I've done an audio recording instead of a video because I am able to upload all of these within just minutes versus it would take about 3 or 4 days to upload the videos, and lately I've been having some trouble with uploading, so I just thought I will be able to get these out much quicker to you. I am offering snapshot readings right now, $25 for a pre-recorded reading. It's usually around 8 to 12 minutes long, and I get so much that comes through. In fact, what you're going to see right here, right now, is an example of a snapshot reading, and I get a lot of very good responses from people. If you want to order one, just send the money to my email address below. If you would like to do this double up on the snapshot readings and get a reading and a healing, the healing comes from Lisa, my energy healer friend, who's really amazing, and by her offering these little readings or these healings that she does remotely, and you get a recording as she does it, it's an exceptional value. Her normal rate is like $180 an hour, and basically she gives you around 10 minutes of her time, and or 10 to 15 minutes, and so really good results from that. So just to let you know about all of that, and I'm asking Archangel Michael to come in right now and to just put his light of protection around us as I do this reading, that only the positive energies that will come forth, and the messages that we all need to hear most will come through at this time. And here we go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so interestingly, that Nine of Pentacles in the middle of the spread, that really for me always represents me. Nine is my soul path. Anyway, for all of us, no matter what your soul path number is, that card right there in the middle represents you, and it's really what Spirit is bringing forth for us right now to just let us focus our attention on and just say, you've actually done a really good job that you've embodied this. And if there's still a little bit more work that needs to be done, to improve on that, it is coming through with this Lion's Gate, this new energy that's coming through. This Eight of Wands is swift, fast-moving energy, and it's coming through right now to really affect great change. I usually read this card in reverse. The card in the center is reversed and basically saying this is something that's blocking. But actually the Eight of Wands is a card I don't usually read in reverse. I just kind of like look at it as it's such a positive card no matter which way you look at it, because if you turn an 8 upside down, it's still an 8. And so this energy is coming through no matter what, and it's just going to be there to like enhance, improve, and to uplift, and to bring in even more of what you see this woman in. And you also see it at the end of the spread with the Empress. It is that like feeling so good in your own skin, and it's kind of maybe a little bit I don't know how to put this, but like this is what I'm feeling like right now. So in a sense, these cards are really reflective of my own experience, but I feel like it's very likely that many of the others of you are experiencing this as well. So that woman who's standing on in fact, I should try, when I'm taking the picture of this, I'll try to adjust it so you can see her better. She's standing on a patio with these 9 pentacles around her, and she's just in a graceful, almost a dancer's like pose, and you can just tell that she's just really, really happy, but she's alone. That was one thing about the 9 of Pentacles. It's not depicting somebody in a partnership right now. So, some of you are in partnership and divine partnership, and so it's just highlighting you right now and saying, just focus on you right now. And those of you who aren't, also, you're doing the right thing by just focusing on you. The time will come for partnership or whatever else, but I don't see any other energies in this entire spread. Like he or she is not really being shown in this spread right now, so they're kind of like not important at the moment for what's going on for you. The near past is the Ace of Swords, which is beautiful. It shows like there was a lot of victory. There's something you've recently come through and experienced a huge victory. And I feel like that's just really why you're in, and we're in this, state of this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, and this Eight of Wands energy just coming in is going to bring it, make it even better. And really, what's happened, everything that's happened is meant to have happened. This Judgment card in the near future is just, the angel is, even though it's in the near future position, it's just really the right now, because the angel's just, holding out her hand toward us in the center and saying, look what you've done. You have heeded the call. You have become what you set out to become. And we look above and see the Hanged Man there. And the Hanged Man is this card that has this beautiful energy of complete surrender and peaceful. Like I would freak out if I was actually hanging by one leg by a snake from a tree. But instead, this person has this glow around their head, and they're in a dancer's pose. They're not struggling. They're just completely, like they're actually free in a sense, even though they're stuck. They feel completely free. And in the bottom of this spread, we have this card that really shows, what the Lionsgate energy is bringing through right now. And this is bringing balance in a physical sense. So, and it also because the 9 is being depicted with, pentacles. So there's some, really bringing things in a physical sense into the world. This clown that's sitting, that's riding the unicycle, juggling 2 pentacles, he's come up out of the water that, shows a lot of deep emotions, and it's troubled water. But there is a ship in the background showing, I think that, there's like, it just suddenly made me think about the 3 of Wands card where the ships are coming in. So, like there's stuff is coming in that you've basically sent out but for right now it's it's just you on this pathway, and you've come up out of the water. You're on land, and it's time to bring it in and ground it. The coming forward energies and maybe suggested actions and possible outcomes, or the energies that are coming through, are the 8 of Swords, which is feeling trapped by thoughts and fears. And so, interestingly, right now, I don't feel this right, for myself, but for those of you who do have this coming in, and it could also, could pop up for me as well, maybe as great as you feel right now, that there's still some things that'll come up. It will have possibly to do with some kind of tower that is needing to come down. And that's good. I always like to see the Tower card come up, actually, because even though it's kind of a foreboding energy, I really kind of see it always as a positive thing, because it just shows that things that seem like they would have a very hard time in ever coming down are actually coming down. This tower was built to last forever. The Tower of Babel was built to withstand floods, and yet God struck it with energy, with lightning, from the heavens, and destroyed it, at least according to the story. And so it, even something that's as lasting, it seems like it will never end, and come down will come down. And so maybe that thing has, it's connected to this 8 of Swords feeling, but it is coming down, and the long wait, you've been waiting for a really long time for that to happen. But it is happening, and as it does, you're just really going to be continuing. I'm going to say continue, because I really see this 9 of Pentacles person very much as the Empress, that you're just still like, you're still sitting on your throne. You're not like, it's not moving you, and you're just really reveling in your your beingness. The Ace of Wands is the theme of the entire spread. So this is all about new passion for life, passion for new beginnings, passion for just, for everything. So, Scorpio, we're really passionate people. So this is not that much of a surprise that you would have like all of these, when everything is really going well, and you're just, feeling good in your own skin, that would be the case. I had the energy oracle cards that came up. The first one that came up here is the Deceit card in the reverse, which means that an end to deceit. And it could be that somebody who has been deceiving you, like it will come to light, and you will, see, basically kind of justice being had, an end to deceit. It could be yourself. You could have been deceiving yourself, about something, but there's an end to it. So that's a really good card. I like to see that card in reverse. Let's see what else comes forward. You're already looking at it right now, and here I am pulling it up. I got the second chakra Archangel Ariel. And this is talking about being, really taking on a creative project. And it's in the upright position, so it's actually really pointing to the fact that you'll have success in a creative project, or that it's a really good time to start a creative project, and to take it on, because it will really, richly reward you, and just kind of add to your abundance that you're, feeling right now. I see the Empress there. Empress is represented in so much abundance, and that's what's coming through. And then I had the final card come through is the Thinking Woman, and the Thinking Woman is an interesting card. I'm actually going to read it from the book versus just talking about it, so let me pull that up. So in this card, it shows somebody who is ready to lead you to higher understanding. It could be a woman. This woman could be a friend who helps you understand and express your feelings, or a teacher that's brought into your life to help you take a new direction. Or it could be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the Thinking Man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. So if so, find your voice and let your inner wisdom shine. I just really feel like this whole spread is just a lot of focus on self. For you, if you also want to take a look at the other, sun, moon, or rising signs for you, if you're Scorpio sun, to get an idea of, if there's anybody else in the picture, if you're interested in that, because I know some of my other signs there did have, that other person, showed up more than in this card. But for this month, it looks like most of us Scorpios are going to just really have a lot of focus on ourselves. So thanks again for watching, liking, and subscribing. And if you're interested in inner